أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. Today we're going to be reading the Tafseer of Surat Takathur. This is chapter 102, and this surat was revealed in Mecca. Bismillah. The mutual increase diverts you until you visit the graves. Nay, you shall come to know. Again, nay, you shall come to know. Nay, if you knew with a sure knowledge, verily you shall see the blazing fire. And again you shall see it with certainty of sight, and then on that day you shall be asked about the delights. Allah says that all are preoccupied by love of the world and its delights and its adornments, and this distracts you from seeking the hereafter and desiring it. This delays you until death comes to you, and you visit the graves, thus becoming its inhabitants. In Sahih al-Bukhari is recorded in the book of Al-Riqaq from Anas bin Malik, who reported from Ubay bin Ka'b, who said, We used to think that this was a part of the Quran until the ayah was revealed, which says, the mutual increase diverts you. He is referring to a hadith in which the Prophet said, if the son of Adam had a valley of gold, he would desire another like it. Imam Ahmad recorded from Abdullah bin Ash-Shikhir, and I said, I came to the Messenger of Allah while he was saying, the mutual increase diverts you. The son of Adam says, my wealth, but do you get anything of benefit from your wealth except for that which you ate and you finished it, or that which you clothed yourself with and you wore it out, or that which you gave as charity and you have spent it? Muslim, At-Tirmidhi, and An-Nasai also recorded this hadith. The Muslim recorded in his Sahih from Abu Huraira that the Messenger of Allah said, the servant says, my wealth, yet he only gets 3 benefits from his wealth: that which he eats and finishes, that which he wears until it is worn out, and that which he gives in charity and it is spent. Everything else other than that will go away and leave him for the people. Muslim was alone in recording this hadith. Al-Bukhari recorded from Anas bin Malik that the Messenger of Allah said, 3 things follow the deceased person, and 2 of them return while 1 remains behind with him. The things which follow him are his family, his wealth, and his deeds. His family and his wealth will return while his deeds remain. This hadith has also been recorded by Muslim, At-Tirmidhi, and An-Nasai. Imam Ahmad recorded from Anas that the Prophet said, the son of Adam becomes old with senility, but yet 2 things remain with him: greed and hope. Both of them recorded this hadith in the 2 Sahihs. Nay, you shall come to know. Again, nay, you shall come to know. Al-Hasan al-Basri said, this is a threat after a threat. Ad-Dahak said, nay, you shall come to know means, O you disbelievers. Meaning, again, nay, you shall come to know, meaning, O you believers. Then Allah says, nay, if you knew with a sure knowledge, meaning, if you knew with true knowledge, you would not be diverted by rivalry for wealth away from seeking the abode of the hereafter until you reach the graves. Then Allah says, verily you shall see the blazing fire, and again you shall see it with the certainty of sight. This is the explanation of the previous start, which was in us saying, nay, you shall come to know. Again, nay, you shall come to know. Thus, Allah threatens them with this situation, which is what the people of the fire will see. It is a fire which, if it exhaled 1 breath, every angel who was near to Allah and every prophet who was sent would all fall down on their knees due to fear, awe, and the sight of its horrors. And this is based upon what has been reported in the narrations concerning it. Allah then says, then on that day you shall be asked about the delights, meaning on that day you all will be questioned concerning your gratitude towards the favors that Allah blessed you with, such as health, safety, sustenance, and other things. You will be asked, did you return his favors by being thankful to him and worshipping him? Ibn Jarir recorded that Al-Husayn bin Ali as-Sudai narrated to him from Al-Walid bin Al-Qasim, who reported from Yazid bin Kaysan that Abu Hurairah said, while Abu Bakr and Umar were saying, the Prophet came to them and said, what has caused you two to sit here? They replied, By he who has sent you with the truth, nothing has brought us out of our houses except hunger. The Prophet said, By he who has sent me with the truth, nothing has brought me out other than this. So they went until they came to the house of a man from the Ansar. And the woman of the house received them. The Prophet said to her, Where is so-and-so? She replied, He went to fetch some drinking water for us. So the man came carrying his bucket, and he said, Welcome. Nothing has visited the servants of Allah better than a prophet who has visited me today. Then he hung his bucket near a palm tree and climbed it, and returned to them with a cluster of dates. So the Prophet said, Why don't you pick some of them? The man replied, I wanted you to choose with your own eyes. He then took a blade to slaughter a sheep. The Prophet said, Do not slaughter one that gives milk. So he slaughtered a sheep for them that day, and they all ate. Then the Prophet said, You will be asked about this on the Day of Judgment. Hunger caused you to come out of your homes, and you did not return until you had eaten this meal. So this is from the delights. Muslim also recorded this hadith. It has been confirmed in Sahih al-Bukhari and the Sunnans of At-Tirmidhi, An-Nasai, and Ibn Majah from Ibn Abbas that the Messenger of Allah said, Two favors are treated unjustly by most people: health and free time. This means people are lacking gratitude for these two favors. They do fulfill their obligations to them. Therefore, whoever does not maintain the right that is obligatory upon him, then he is unjust. Imam Ahmad recorded from Abu Hurairah that the Prophet said, Allah the Mighty and Majestic says, on the Day of Judgment, O son of Adam, I made you ride upon the horse and camels, and I gave you women to marry, and I made you reside and rule in the earth. So where is the thanks for that? Ahmad was alone in recording this hadith in this matter. This is the end of Tafseer of Surat Takathur, and all praise and blessings are due to Allah. Inshallah, you gained as much benefit from this hadith as I did. Ma'asalam, my brothers and sisters.